Hello everyone, welcome to yet another session on data science from Claymatrix Data Labs. Today we're going to work around a very interesting machine learning project, which is the IRIS dataset, and this is one of the most common datasets when it comes to machine learning. Now IRIS is a flower and it has three species: Setosa, versicolor and virginica. In the dataset that we'll have for iris, we'll have the length and the width measurement for the petals and sepals for various species. And then, as you can see in the dataset, there would be 5 columns. 4 of them will have the sepal length, sepal width, petal length, and petal width. These are the features, or what we also call as the independent variable. And using these features, we're going to predict the species, which is the rightmost column in this case, and that's where our machine learning model will come in picture. So, give it a better representation. We will have each of the features which will be fed into a machine learning model that we select or create, and then it will give us an output as the species. So each time we feed in the feature, it gives us the species. So in short, we need for a given length and width of petal and sepal, we need a model to find a way to predict the iris species. So the first step to build the machine learning model is to feed the dataset into our, in this case, Python code, and there are ways to do it automatically. It splits the dataset into two parts: the train dataset and the test dataset. Now the splitting is important for us to build the model, because it would be used, one, to build the model, and second, to check the accuracy of the model. So we select a model and we feed this test and train data into it, and then we see how accurate our model is. If the accuracy is what we're looking for, we accept the model. If not, we select another model and another model, and so on and so forth until we arrive at the required accuracy. Or in other words, we can run across different models and select the model which gives us the best accuracy. Now let's have a look at the real data set. So this is how a real data set looks like. This is just a chunk of the entire data set, and as you can see, it has two sets of value. One is the x value and the y value, which in turn stands for the independent variables or the features, and dependent variables and target. Now this data set, like we said in the last slide, is split into two parts: the train and the test data set, which are used for building model from an algorithm, and the test is used for building or testing the accuracy of the model. And these again have x and y component, and now they're called as x train and y train, and x test and y test. Now these terminologies are good to remember, because we would be using them to build the model once we use an actual Python code. So to summarize, like we said in the previous slides, we'll use the features in a model and predict the species, and our model would be doing this task for us. And then we compare how the model output has fared with the data, or has how is fared as compared to data from the test data set. And as we can see, there are 2 points where, or 2 rows where the species is incorrectly predicted, which means our accuracy is at 66.67%, because there are only 4 correct out of 6. So this way we can check the accuracy of various model, and the one which gives the best accuracy is the model that we're going to pick as our machine learning model. So in the next session, we're going to cover the same exercise using actual code in Python, and we'll see how it's done in a Python ecosystem. If you like our video, please subscribe and follow our channel, and stay tuned for more. Thank you so much.